Hey everybody, welcome back to my channel. It's Kayla, also known as Kinky Curly Kayla, and if you could not tell by the title of the video, this is all about my passion twist. So with that being said, I definitely did try to film for you guys how I would be doing the passion twist. I just do not think it is fair for me to try to educate you guys on something that I'm not educated on myself, or experienced on myself. I educated myself about how to do passion twists, but I'm not experienced because it was my first time doing them. So I did film some stuff here and there, and I'll kind of go through the steps with you and the motions, and I'll insert clips here and there of what I did, but I couldn't do a full video because it was just very overwhelming for me to try to film this and do this. I've never done braids like this. I've never done twists like this. I've never added in hair myself. I've always gone to somebody to do it. I just didn't want to, like, it was only, so I used a Freacher's Water Wave braid, and I was basically, you know, I wanted to save money while doing this, so it was $7.99 and I got 8 packs. I think it was like $60. No, sorry. With the edge control and with the crochet, it was all in all about $80, give or take, which is way less than what I would have spent had I had gone to a braider. I definitely get if that's your profession, and if I had somewhere to go, I probably would pay for somebody to do it. But if it's something I could do myself, everything that's going on right now, trying to save money, is just easier for me to do it myself. But I was looking at professions. It literally started at, to get these installed, it started at like 100, and I think the highest I saw was about 300. And then I also hear too, it's recommended to just do these yourself because they unravel so quickly. So if I only pay, you know, I'm paying, say I paid 300 plus the 80 I spent to get the hair and the gel, I would have paid almost $400 just for this to last me a month. And I was like, okay, I'll just sit there and do it myself. So it was definitely time consuming. I would recommend breaking it up into 2 days, but we can just go through the motions. So first I did wash and blow dry I washed, deep condition, and blow dried my hair. That took me a good half of the day. You guys know wash days usually long anyway, and then add blow drying. It took me about 5 hours probably to do that, so I'm already at half my day. And then I have to, after I did all that, after I blow dried, it was time to part my sections. So I'll list the videos I use below to guide me and educate me, and hopefully these can help you too. If I ever do this style again and I get better and more comfortable with it, then I'll be more than happy to do videos on it. But I don't want, like I said, I want to make sure I'm very well trained and before I'm giving advice. So yeah, I want to make sure I have the experience before I can give you guys stuff. With that being said, so after I did my blow dry, it was time for me to part my sections. I suck at parting. I said this multiple times. I did these. They don't look too shabby, but I'm just not a professional parter. I literally watched a video on how to part, and my mom had to help me part the back of my head. I can't see the back of my head. My hair is very thick. It's very thick. Multiple people have told me that. Hairdressers will be like, wow, your hair is so thick. So it makes it harder for me to just try to do this myself. So my mom did help me with the parting. So I divided my hair into about 4 sections, and I parted it, and then I did the front half myself. I parted it myself, not the best, but I did. So I was able to part it myself. I did about 12 squares on this side and 11 squares on this side, and then I don't know how many my mom did in the back, but it was a lot. So then after I did that, it was time for me to put the rubber bands in. And a little pro tip, I put a little clip in here, but I did use some oil and I put my rubber bands. I oiled my rubber bands to help with the breakage, so hopefully my hair will not break. I did use this Mary's Edge Wax as my staple when I'm putting on the rubber band. And then after that, what did I do? Ooh, it's been a long day, guys. FYI, I did spend all night. I didn't go to bed till like 7 a.m. And I started these, yes, like it literally took me a good 12 hours. So just be prepared. It is time consuming, especially if it was my first time doing it. I did have to get the hang of it. So I went ahead, did my rubber bands, and then I took my crochet needle, put it through my rubber band. And like I said, I think I have clippage of this, so I'll insert it, but I put the crochet needle through my rubber band. And then I took up 2 strands of hair, and then I took 2 strands of hair, put it on the crochet needle, slid it through my head, and tied a little knot with my hair, and then I twisted it in with my hair. Another problem I did have was blending my hair with the crochet hair, so you guys can see this is my actual hair. This is the crochet hair. They do not blend, so that's something I wanted to work on as well. I've been using these little beads to cover up parts where you could see my hair, so it looks cute, and then it's also covering like my hair. So I think it worked out very well, but I like these little clips as well. All in all, I think I did a good job for this to be my first time ever doing something like this at all. I've never added extensions in my hair myself. I've always gone to a professional. So for me to have done this myself, I'm very proud of myself. I know it took forever, and I'm hoping it lasts me at least 2 weeks. As much time as, at least I wouldn't be mad if it lasts me, I'd be mad if it lasts me 2 weeks and I paid $300. But if I did it myself and it was less than $100, 2 weeks I will be proud of, you know, especially like I said, it's my first time doing this. But yeah, I mean, it sounds easier said than done, but once it's actually like once you're doing it, it's just very time consuming. And then once it's hard until you get the hang of it. So mine are a little bit thicker, is what people are saying. I did post it on like a Facebook group to get some feedback. So they just said it looks really well. It's just thick, which is not bothering me, and I just need to work on my blending. But I actually do like how thick it is. I like how they came out. They look so cute. So yeah, and then after I did finish my braids, or my twist, I topped it with this TGIN honey mousse, and I'll be using this periodically while I do have them to keep them hydrated and looking fresh. And then I also topped it with this spray control, macadamia. It's just a spray, so you can use any spray if you have one, but just to kind of lock in that mousse and hopefully keep it hard and safe. And then if you, optional, but if you want to oil your scalp, you can do so as well. I would recommend getting something with a nozzle so you can touch your scalp and you're not having the braids slip out, because that's my main concern. If I put too much oil, will my braids slip out because I have a rubber band in here? Will the knot fall out? Like, just so many factors that go into it. So I have not oiled my scalp yet. I did deep condition with an oil, and I put the oil on my scalp when I was deep conditioning. So for now, it's good. My scalp isn't itching or anything. But that's kind of what I wanted to tell you guys. So I have the little clips. Hopefully I put them throughout here, or I'll put them at the end. I don't know how I'm setting up the video yet. But that's what I wanted to tell you guys. I didn't want to, you know, obviously it's hair related, so I don't want to sit and just be like come on one day with passion twist, and then you guys be like, what? I did do these myself. I'm very proud. I've been getting compliments. Like I said, just got to work on my blending. And I'm not even bothered by the thickness. It was literally just the blending. Like, this one's a little bit thinner, this one, it matches my hair like awesome. Like, I did a really good job picking out the color. So I'm very proud of myself with how, especially like I said, this is my first time doing it, so it looks to me really good. I did a middle part, and then I just ended up putting it to the side a little bit. Here is the back of my hair. But yeah, I think it's a really good quarantine style, especially since I've just been working out and staying home. I only go in the office every other week, like once a week. So yeah, I just been working out, and every time I do wash and go, it'll literally get sweat out. I sweat it out in 2 days, and then I end up putting it up for the week, and I don't wash it for a couple weeks, and it's just like, you know, I'm wasting my time. So I might as well protect my hair and just keep it like this. So maybe I'll do it again this quarantine if I feel like spending the money, or I'll do a protective style that costs a little bit less, because I already have a lot of hair products here that need to be used up. But that is it. Thank you guys so much for watching. Please let me know if you have any questions. I feel like I answered everything. I will list all the videos below that I referred to and I educated myself on. Tell me below, have you ever done passion twists on yourself? How do you feel about them? How long have you liked them? Or do you like them? I'm sorry, not how long have you liked them. Hope you like them if you put them in your hair. I did do the rubber band method, but yeah, here's a little close-up. Like I said, all in all, I think I did really good for me to be my first time. So I'm just like patting myself on the back, because I know I can't braid. I hate styling my hair. That's why you guys always see me do a wash and go. I'm not big on styling at all. It's just not, God didn't call me for that. But yeah, thank you so much for watching. Make sure you like, comment, subscribe. Hopefully this answered some questions. We're 9 minutes deep now, so let me get off of here. Thank you guys again. Make sure you just comment. Yeah, okay, bye. Stay blessed, stay beautiful.